Hello! Kumusta? Maligayang pagbabalik sa akin channel. I literally just finished reacting to a LIZA Soberano video called This Is Me, where she basically really opens up to everyone about her honest feelings and career decisions. So, and in that video, I told you guys that I will be reacting as well to a video that features LIZA Soberano, and it's called LIZA Soberano Takes a Legit Lie Detector Test with BEA Alonzo. There you go. So that's what we're gonna react to today. If you haven't seen my reaction to her vlog video, This Is Me, then you can find it on the channel. Before we start though, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Music Game News because that is where you can DM me your suggestions. And without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Is there any question na kinakabahan kang tanongin ko?
Yes.
Is that BEA Alonzo? My God, her too is gorgeous.
That's what the industry is.
Do you think that your career opportunities were limited because nakahon ka sa isang love team?
Oh my God, ang dami kong hindi.
Okay, so I checked. There are no subtitles, English subtitles included. So I'm hoping that most of this video is in English. And I think it will be because why else would you send it to me, right? Did I hear her right? She said there's nothing wrong with clout chasing? Debatable.
Gawa sa career ko.
Did you ever have a thing with James?
I don't know how to answer that.
Do you
Oh,
think
oh.
you would have been a better Darna?
Oh shit.
She did. She did. I mean, she hesitated. If you didn't, you don't hesitate. You just say no. You know, she hesitated. So
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. We are
she's
back
so
here at
pretty.
Grande. Thank you so
My
much, Sophia, for
God.
allowing us to shoot here. And as you can see by my
What does she do?
background,
Is she an actress
we are
too?
going to do another lie detector test today.
Honestly, I feel like all the pretty popular Filipinas are actresses, models, singers, business women, you know. They basically do everything.
Nakakatawa actually itong next guest natin. Suntok sa Bonto. Hindi ko akalain na mag-yes din siya.
This is
which
a
I'm
great
very
idea, the lie
appreciative
detector
about
thing.
Because karamihan sa mga guests natin, hindi ko akalain na mag-yes sila sa lie detector test. And it just so happens that she is now back here in Manila. And I have missed her. And I know you've missed her too. Kaya hindi ko napapatagalin to. Our next guest for today is Miss LIZA Soberano.
Hey, LIZA Soberano, which is not her real name apparently,
So I am
LIZA.
now with one of
It
the
was
most
given to her for her career.
well-loved actresses of today, one of the prettiest, kindest. and
There she is.
One
You will learn a lot about her if you watch her video, This Is Me.
of the strongest people I know, Miss LIZA Soberano.
Hello.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nagulat ka ba? Kasi alam mo guys, ito pala, akala niya, yung nabibili lang sa Lazada,
Yeah. The one that shocks you.
nakita mong legit
Yeah.
lie detector.
Yeah.
Kinabahan ka ba? Gusto
Yes.
mo ba mag-back out?
No. No, I was nervous about it, but then I was like, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Okay.
I hope I never.
I am lucky here because I don't know if LIZA Soberano can speak in Tagalog, but clearly she's more comfortable with English, and I feel like she will probably answer back in English, even if BEA Alonzo asks question in Tagalog. So, but I did understand what she meant. She said, "Oh, this is probably like a legit lie detector test." And are you nervous about it, right? Yeah.
Have to be in the position where I have to actually take this, but I think it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Question na kinakabahan kang tanongin ko.
Yes.
Like what?
As long as she doesn't ask her like really tough questions, of course, or inappropriate questions, you know. And I think that's what she asked her. Like, are there questions that you don't want me to ask you, or that you're afraid of, or something?
Secret.
Sabi niya, I don't want to give you any idea.
You'll know later. Pag tumaas yung pipi ko.
Anita, sir, ano nga po kung nangalan niyo ulit? Bunso?
Bunso.
Parang sobrang, alam ko nakapag
Bunso? What does that mean?
Parang sobrang
Hi, Bunso.
Ano sa NBI na ba tayo? So we are now with I Spy detectives and investigators who's going to conduct this
Okay.
polygraph test.
Yeah.
So this is legit.
So, smart ka naman dyan. Kahit di naman.
Kahit sa eyes lang.
You
tried.
Smile na siya dun. So, are you ready? Ano ba yung
Yes.
expectations mo? What do you want to discover about yourself?
I want to see if I can answer this without getting nervous.
Okay.
Kasi normally when I do interviews naman, hindi ako... I get nervous before it, but while doing the interview, hindi naman.
She calms
Saka
down
meron tayong
eventually.
live questions so that we would know kung ano talaga yung tamang heart rate mo.
Okay.
So for those of you who, don't know my channel is mostly about music commentary. Okay, so I react to vocal performances, music videos, and I give people my opinion as a sound engineer, music producer, beat maker, But from time to time, I like to change it up. And most of the interviews, like Filipino interviews that I react to are from Tony Gonzaga, okay? But this time around, I don't know, when you guys suggested this to me, it interested me, and I think that the idea of the lie detector is really, really cool. So there you go. Damn, look at that. That looks legit. It looks official. Come on now.
Kinakabahan siya. Patingin nga po ng heart rate niya.
This is a dangerous game.
Medyo mataas yung heart rate
I
mo.
know, because I have a lot of caffeine.
Yung red na gano'n. More more questions na para malaman natin yung normal heart rate mo.
Okay.
The first question is your full name Hope Elizabeth
There you go, Hope.
Soberano?
Yeah, it's Hope.
Yes. But
Malulok ako kung nakaganon.
Seriously, why did they have to change her name to Lisa, right? Hope is so beautiful. I think it's a gorgeous first name. And Elizabeth too.
You're born on January 4, 1990.
But Elizabeth is
Yes.
Eliza.
You spent a few
Eliza.
years living in Pangasinan.
yes.
Are you nervous about the result of this test?
Of course.
Yes.
That's a fun and night.
Okay.
This is fun, definitely.
Hindi siya nagkano.
Hindi ako gumagalaw.
Maganda ba yung first impression mo sa akin when we first met?
Ah.
Yes.
Ako hindi. Ako yung medyo kinabahan doon. Okay,
I'm not sure what that means, but
Is
okay.
sinigang still your favorite Filipino dish?
Oh, sinigang.
Anong sinigang? Sinigang na baboy? Sinigang na...
No, I don't eat pork, so
Oh.
fish or shrimp.
Oh,
What about chicken?
I do. I don't think it's the best though. I like it more
Lamb,
when other people
beef.
cook it for me.
Cute. Okay, next. Have you ever had any plastic surgery?
No, I don't
No.
think so. She's so
But I also
beautifully
don't
natural.
like that
It's
they
natural
say it
beauty.
in a negative way. Kung nagpagawa.
Right. Oo.
If that makes the person happy, then
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Next question. A lot of people have been saying na pwede ka mag-compete for Miss Universe. And I remember seeing the photo where Patrick Star transformed you into a Miss Universe
Sure.
winner. Given all that, was there a time that you seriously considered joining?
Probably not.
no, never.
Really? And I think if she joined, she could have won. Okay, next. As mentioned earlier, you were born in January. So your zodiac sign is Capricorn. Let's see if yung mga typical Capricorn traits apply to you. First trait, overachiever. Do you see yourself as an overachiever?
Yes.
Ah!
No, I knew he
for
was
the
gonna
day.
say that kasi yung heart ko biglang gumagano
Bakit? Bakit?
Because everybody says I'm such a Capricorn, so I feel so guilty about
Yeah.
it. But I think I'm an overachiever, but then I wouldn't die or punish myself if I don't achieve something din naman.
So you're
Even-
kind to yourself.
I'm
Were you,
kinder to myself
were you always
now.
like that? Or do you think that happened because you matured?
I think so. I think I've only learned that in the past, maybe 3 or 4 years. Because before that, in showbiz, I was hard on myself, I would say, and it wasn't
Yeah.
good for my mental health.
Yeah. Next trait. They definitely do not sugarcoat. Is it the same for you? Do you not
No,
sugarcoat?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
I say the truth. I'm actually too honest for my own good.
Next trait. Pessimistic. Do you always assume the worst?
Yes.
Really?
I always always expect for something to go wrong. That way, when something goes wrong, I'm not like, oh my God, something
She's
went
not
wrong.
disappointed.
Do you think you're beautiful?
Yes.
Sino ba naman kasi magsasabi? Do you think having a beautiful face is an advantage?
Oh,
in the
yes.
industry?
Oh, yeah.
I would be lying if I didn't say I'm privileged because I look the way I look. That would be insensitive and unrealistic.
Would you guys like me to tell you a secret? I think it's an advantage for me too. I don't think I'm beautiful. I think I'm handsome, but I also think that I look a little bit like Stephen Curry. And I think this channel got a little bit of its fame because of the fact that I looked like, or that I still look like Stephen Curry. You know, I have received tons of comments and messages telling me that I look like Stephen Curry. So it is an advantage when either you're good looking or you look like a celebrity, because most celebrities are beloved, you know?
Do I think that it should be that way? No, I think it should be more accepting for people who have more than just looks, that are talented
And plus,
capable.
beauty is subjective.
Yes.
So other people
Absolutely,
different
just
from
like art.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yes, I think it is an advantage, but I wish it wasn't.
Okay, let's talk about your family.
Well said.
Okay.
First question. Your grandparents took care of you when you were younger. May resentment ka ba sa parents mo since they should be the ones taking
Good
care
question.
Yes.
of you? Ah, really?
Damn, she
Did you
resents
talk
them a
to
little
them
bit.
about it already?
I never had the type of relationship with my parents where we would talk about
Anything?
Interesting.
When I talk to them now, I talk to them like a friend. I don't talk to them like a child. If I just bring up the resentment and everything, it won't get resolved.
Hey, at least she can talk to them like a friend. You know, like a lot of people, they can't talk to their parents like they're friends. You know, unfortunately, like in my case, I don't talk to my parents like friends. You know, I don't share with them things that I would tell my friends, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Because the situation won't change. I guess there would be peace in my heart, but I feel content with whatever it is that I have.
Does she have
as long
siblings?
as your relationship works, I guess.
I guess.
Really varies from one relationship to another. Next. Since you were raised by your grandparents, who you fondly call mommy and daddy, mas importante ba or mas may weight ba yung opinion nila when it comes to your decisions?
I don't know how to answer this. I mean, they give their opinions, pero hindi sila nakikialam ng decisions ko. Like when I started out with showbiz, yung grandpa ko, he was against it because I told him when I was young I wanted to be a doctor. Tapos parang na-sad siya na I wasn't going to be a doctor anymore.
But do you still want to be a doctor?
Nah.
Maybe a psychologist, not.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
you told me about that before.
Yeah.
So are you still pursuing that?
No,
I
probably
was,
not.
but at the moment I'm not in school.
Okay. Next question. Do you have plans that you had put on hold since you took the role as the breadwinner of your family?
Oh, yeah.
Probably. Oh,
Like what?
a lot of
All
people.
the stuff the personal stuff I want.
So
for
she
myself,
probably
like
has
living in
siblings.
my own place, or like just personal lujos, like
Right.
buying bags. I'm not the
Or
type.
cars.
Or cars. I don't invest in those type of stuff. Every time I buy a bag, I have to think about like if it's worth it for me to spend that much money on something when it could be going to
But
something
what's
else.
like the most expensive thing that you've ever bought for yourself?
My car, for sure. I had a personal car, but I sold it recently.
Next question. Yung brother mo si Justin has 2 kids already. Since you were very protective and loving kay Justin, are you the same with your pamangkins?
Yes.
Spoiler ka ba?
Yes.
Same ako din kay Santi.
That's an easy
They're
question.
very
Come on.
grateful for everything that I give them. But I realized these past few years na kailangan ko i-tame yun. Like, because like usually pag Christmas, bibilhan ko sila ng like 5 to 10 gifts at a time. Ang bata hindi pala ma-appreciate if they have a lot of things.
Exactly. Last question sa family. You have a blended family setup, which resulted in you having a lot of siblings. Do you feel na you are close with all of them?
Well, they answered my question.
Yeah. So there's 4 of us on my dad's side and 8 of us on my mom's side. As much as I
Wow.
want to be close to them,
They're
adults now.
12.
Lalo na my sister after Justin, my brother. And I feel like there's like a barrier.
Right. Next.
That's incredible.
About work and career.
Let's go.
Your popularity blew up dahil sa Forevermore. Did you expect that the show will be successful?
No.
Really? Even with Kathy?
Because I didn't understand showbiz like that before. I don't know, kasi nakikita ko naman that there were shows that
she does speak Tagalog.
honestly Ken used to do with other
Yeah.
female celebrities of my batch, and like some of them took off, some of them didn't. So I didn't know if I was going to be that case as well.
Pero ang ganda ng Forevermore.
Yeah, I think it's one of my
Nakakamiss.
favorite projects to date.
Next. Kathniel, Liz Ken, Dean. These are the three of the most popular love teams of your generation. Were you ever pressured because the media keep on comparing you three?
Probably, right?
Yes. But honestly, it's not because of the media. It was more of like,
The fans?
not the fans even. It became like a competition of who could make more hits,
Yeah.
I guess, especially with movies. I don't see it as a healthy competition when money is involved.
Next question. Does it bother you when fandoms keep pitting you against one another?
Of course.
Do they until now?
To be honest, I don't know. I stay off of social media.
Hindi ka nagbabasa ng comments?
No, I don't read comments. I don't go on Twitter anymore. I had an addiction to Twitter, actually. I had an
Delete
addiction
the
to
Twitter
reading hate
account.
comments or anything negative about me.
I deleted mine a
Yeah,
while
What
ago.
would you do? Cry after?
No, I would try to fix myself to accommodate them.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, hindi ako
Wrong move.
sad, but it helps me fix myself and
Right,
become what they want me to become.
That's
They're
not
searching
good.
for like
That's
their
really not good.
validation.
Yeah.
Next question.
Don't change
Do you
for
think
anybody.
that your career opportunities were limited because nakahon ka sa isang love team?
Yes.
Mm.
It is.
Ano ba
Interesting.
yung mga gusto mong gawin na hindi mo nagawa because you were part of a love team?
At the time when I was in a love team, hindi ko naisip na
She was put in a
problema siya.
box
Actually,
because of the love
yung
team.
Hello Love Goodbye ni Catherine and Alden was actually offered to Ken and I first.
Oh.
And then I wanted to do that movie so bad, but then they were like, there's another project lined up for the both of you. Tapos, while we were doing Bagani, nabalitaan ko that
They offered it to Catherine and Alden.
at first they offered it to Catherine and Ken.
Oh!
And that scared the shit out of me.
Gets
I was
mo.
like, why did they do that? I asked them to save the project for me and Ken. Parang, please wait first. Because they told us then nung pinitch sa amin na hindi pwedeng gawin agad. Kasi they have to develop it more.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, we'll wait for it. Please hold it for us. And then nalaman ko na lang bigla that they were offering it to Ken still, but with Catherine.
Yeah.
And I was scared that, like, after Bagani, and then when I do Darna, wala na yung Liz Ken. And for me, I didn't want to do that to the fans, but also Ken was my comfort zone. And it wasn't till later that I realized, oh my God, ang dami kong hindi nagawa sa career ko. And that's why everybody, I think, takes for granted my talent or acting capabilities because they've only seen me in a love team.
Were you ever scolded by a director or
Ooh.
coworker because hindi mo nagagawa ng tama yung scene?
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Till this day,
Ah.
pag nakikita ko siya, nanginginig ako.
No way. Ilan taong ka nun?
12.
Anong ginawa niya? Sinigawan ka niya?
Sinigawan niya ako sa harapan ng buong barangay. Tapos sabi niya, eto ba ang artista? Hindi ako mabigyan ng isang take. Because I couldn't speak Tagalog yet. And then I couldn't say my lines.
Okay.
So,
All right.
siyempre, parang acting block.
So obviously I did not understand the prior part, but I got a few answers from this. So when she was a kid, she did not speak Tagalog. She probably learned the language at the same time when she started working. Very interesting. And yes, she did get scolded
Yeah.
because she didn't know the
Okay,
language.
next.
Yikes.
Nakipagplastikan ka na ba sa isang katrabaho?
Yes.
What does that mean? I know trabajo is work, but
Gusto ko lang sabihin na plastic ako. No, because I'm usually like okay with everyone. I think I got nervous.
Professional ka lang, but
Professional
hindi
ako.
ka yung parang makikipagplastikan. Parang, you'd
Yeah.
rather be
I'd rather just
civil.
not talk to
Ignore,
you. Or hindi naman ignore.
Did she ask her
like,
if
there's probably only two
she's
celebrities in
fake with some
showbiz that
people?
I don't get along with, or I didn't get along with. One was like way above my age, one was my age. In both situations, hinarap ko sila, like kinausap ko sila ng very maturely. But they don't talk back maturely, or they don't react maturely to me.
Na-threaten sila kasi hindi sila sanay na may kumakausap sa kanila straightforward.
Yes, I think so.
Kasi sa showbiz, parang dinedmahin mo na lang.
Yeah. After a big life-changing event happened to her, I reached out and I was like, I hope we can put everything in the past. I hope we're okay, and I hope you're okay especially.
That's very mature of you. There is no denying that you are one of the most famous actresses in the Philippines. Was there ever a time na lumaki yung ulo mo?
I don't think, no.
Why can't they just write in one language?
There was a director that said that to me though, and it hurt, it crushed my soul. There was something that happened on the set na na-disappoint siya, but it was mainly a misunderstanding. Tapos sabi niya, out of everyone, hindi ko akalain ikaw yung lalaki yung ulo. So, I said sorry, and then I think it was because of the toxicity of the set. So we didn't become like super okay until after the show, I would say.
For the past year, you have been exploring and meeting with a lot of cool and influential people. Agree ka ba sa sinasabi ng ibang netizens na clout chaser ka lang?
Clout chasing, okay.
Yes. There's no harm in, like, there's no shame in clout chasing. That's what the industry is. Especially, that's what I don't get actually about
There is no shame, I guess, because of the state of the industry. But what we all need to do is change the industry. You know what I'm saying? Clout chasing. Ugh. A lot of people would say that, you know, I could be clout chasing because I get some messages like that. Oh, why do you keep reacting to Pinoy stuff? No. Well, I chose Filipinos for a good reason. I thought about it hard, you know, when the moment for me came to like really decide if I wanted to keep focusing on Filipinos or do something else. And I chose them because they were the sweetest, nicest people. And I felt welcomed by Filipinos. So honestly, in my mind, I never thought about clout chasing. As a matter of fact, this channel is over 1 million subscribers, but it absolutely means nothing to me. It really doesn't mean anything. Like if we were at 100,000, it would be the same thing because a lot of people that, you know, follow you don't actually or don't necessarily follow you. You know, they don't necessarily watch your videos, check out your pictures and stuff like that. So it's fake fame, clout chasing. It's just air, you know. It's there's nothing substantial to it, and that's why I'm not for clout chasing. Just like in real life, you know, having too many people around you, too many friends, you know. I'm not about that life. I'm about carefully selecting the people that you want to include in your circle, you know. But like she said, the industry works this way, you know. So if you're in that industry, you kind of have to play by those rules. But at the same time, I don't think you should promote it. You should be saying that clout chasing, that the industry should not be configured that way.
Philippines. Everybody's so afraid of social climbing or clout chasing, but our industry is all about exposure and collaboration, and that's what I love about America. They don't see it as clout chasing. They see it as
they
you
do.
getting the bag. They see it as you working hard to
No,
achieve
they
your
do
goals.
sometimes.
Being proactive.
Being proactive with your career. So if, yes, I'm meeting with these international celebrities, yes, I'm doing that because I want to gain knowledge through them.
Exposure.
I want to gain collaborations, more fans, hopefully. If they like what I do, if they don't like what I do, that's okay too. Pero yes, I do use their clout to help myself, and that's how it should be in entertainment, I think.
You have met a lot of celebrities, both here and abroad. Have you met a personality that made...
And a person like her who's already made it to the top, you know, I feel like people sometimes are just too greedy You know? Like, you are at the top. Why do you need more clout? Why do you need more fans? Why? Like, once you get to the top, you're supposed to do something, I don't know, something that you really want to do. And that's basically what she's doing as well. That's what she explained in her own video. So that's good. So.
You feel genuinely starstruck.
Oh, good question.
Yes. Oh my
Sino?
gosh. Blackpink.
Oh, interesting.
I was.
Jenny, feeling mo naman close. Lisa.
Yeah, I met them. Oh my gosh.
So she's
They
a
were
huge
so
fan of
nice.
Blackpink, huh?
Talaga?
Yeah, and that was like not just for clout. Obviously, the
Fan
posting
ka
was for
talaga.
clout, but I really wanted to meet them. Like I'm so starstruck by them and everything that they've achieved, and just in
Yeah.
awe. And I'm genuinely a fan of their music. So
Next, does it bother you when people say na you have downgraded nung lumipat ka ng management?
The management.
And do you really like hear people say those things?
well, people don't think that my new management is taking care of me, or like they just say that parang pinabayaan ko na yung career
So
ko, or like, they
apparently
don't know what they're
she's
doing.
signed to Careless,
Which is
the
probably true.
company
Like,
of
Careless is a new and upcoming
James Reid.
company, but it doesn't mean that they're not taking care of me. They probably don't know how showbiz is supposed to be or how to handle a talent like me because they've never experienced it. But there's no harm in trying to learn throughout the process. But one thing is for sure, they do take good care of me.
That's nice to know. I feel like people love you so much, and that's why they're very
Yeah, they're protective.
I honestly, before I reacted to her video, I had no idea that she was part of Careless. Yeah, because I've seen a few videos on social media of Careless and their group. You know, the people that they have added to the team, but I never noticed. Liza Soberano. I've noticed Lisha. I don't know if you guys know Lisha, but I have reacted to her a couple of times on this channel. Wonderful, wonderful Filipina singer.
of you. With your big move to Hollywood, does it mean that you're already abandoning your career here in the
Ooh,
Philippines?
probably not.
No.
So are you bound to do projects in the Philippines also, like movies and TV shows?
The reason why I said no is I'm not abandoning it totally. So I still want to be able to do stuff here by leveraging my, what I've achieved as an actress here. Pero for the next few years, ang focus ko talaga is in Hollywood because there's a lot of work to be done. I'm a nobody there, so I still have to work hard, put in a lot of time and effort. And I can't do that if I'm maintaining a career over here. But I still want to keep in touch with my fan base here. And then, siguro, this is why I'm doing this with you, because this is a way of me this is a way for me to let them know that I'm still here, that I still care about them, and that I still care about like my career in the Philippines and everything. Pero iba lang yung focus ngayon.
With such a huge following, do you have a Finsta where
Yes.
you can be more private? Talaga?
Yes,
So
I do.
ilan lang yung followers mo sa Finsta? Yung mga friends mo?
Finsta?
Probably
Is that like
90 to
Insta for
100.
friends?
It's more for stalking them than it is for me. I don't post anything on my Like I used to post, but
Yeah.
like probably once every 6 months. It's really not for me to post anything. I just like stalking other people.
You
Damn,
also
she's
have
a
your own
stalker.
podcast, An Open Mind with Liza Soberano, where you tackle about mental health. Is there any pressure for you to be a role model to people your age?
Yes. Kasi I want to be able to use my platform to do good and to influence people, to influence and empower people. And so parang it's a waste of platform if I'm not using it to help people out in a meaningful way. And so that's why I joined Mind You and also Save the Children. And actually yun yung focus ko here in the Philippines mainly is my philanthropy work.
Do you think may tampo ang Lizcan fans with your recent career move? Since in the meantime, they won't get to see you and Ken together in a project.
Yes, I know they're tampo for sure. It's kind of sad that people think hindi natuloy yung mga project namin because of me when that's not true. Like even with the cancellation of Make It With You, I was willing to continue it, and it was
They
very.
canceled
it was
one
an
of her
uncertain
movies?
time.
Yeah.
Tapos, the story wouldn't have made sense anymore kasi lahat ng senior citizens na kasama namin hindi pwedeng mag-taping, lahat ng bata hindi pwede. And so, majority of the cast were seniors or kids.
Yeah.
And then
So kayong dalawa na lang yung matitira.
yeah, kaming dalawa na lang. And I was like, it doesn't make sense for us to continue the story. And I don't want to work on it para lang masabi na may ginagawa kami.
Hot topics. Let's go.
Was
Leave
your
the best for the
Instagram
end.
and YouTube account hacked?
No.
I know,
Okay.
that's not true. Parang nakita ko kanina umaga.
I did that. Okay, so I'm working on like rebranding my social media account. So I thought like I wanted a fresh start to everything, and so I archived all my posts. I didn't delete them, don't worry. And I'll bring them back eventually when I'm ready.
Ah,
but,
so you're creating a totally different wall for your
It's like a
Yes.
different image.
and even my YouTube, I unlisted everything. I think it's time that people see me in a different light.
Nice.
Smart move.
Very
It's a
interesting.
smart move.
Next, ito medyo hot topic talaga. Did you ever get an abortion?
No.
Oh
At
boy.
least we forgot
Oh
now.
boy.
This is
Mga kaibigan, naka-lie detector test na mo tayo.
I was accused of that during the time when I got operated on in the States for my finger.
Oh.
I
What
was
happened?
so frustrated about that because I got injured on the set of Pagani. I wasn't allowed to talk about it for some reason because I had to go to the States and I wasn't posting for a long time. Kasi paano ako magpo-post? I was wearing a cast and I was always sick because I was taking antibiotics constantly. And then I don't know if he was a reporter. He started making accusations towards me and they were
Rumors.
like blind items. Hindi niya ako ni name drop. Pero super obvious. He was like saying like yung Darna na hindi lumipad, chu. It was so sad because the day that he did that, I was literally being rolled into the operating room for
These
surgery
are
on my
things that
finger.
people don't know about actors and
Yeah,
actresses.
a little bit before I went to the States, I was getting a little chubbier because I had came out of 2 years of exercising for Darna.
And then you couldn't exercise because of the
yes,
broken...
I stopped. I couldn't exercise. My finger was broken,
Damn.
and I had gained weight, and people were seeing that. And then I went absent. So it's just sad that I couldn't defend myself like that. So I had to post the picture na nagpa-opera ako. And for some reason, people still didn't believe it. And like for me, I was in a really good relationship that was accepted by many people. If I did get pregnant, why wouldn't I come forward with it? And I would never get an abortion because that's just not something I believe in personally.
Yeah, that's my next question. Are you pro-abortion? Obviously not.
Okay.
That's
I have
that's a
probably
different question. That's a different question. She is pro-abortion, but she wouldn't do
for
it.
myself, I wouldn't
Yeah.
do that. Just because that's my personal belief, but I don't hold it against anyone.
Yeah, I think she believes that women should have the right to abort if they want to.
Else that does that.
Since moving to Careless Music, people have been seeing you and James Reid together. Did you ever have a thing with James?
No. Why did I feel nervous though?
Oh! The way they edited it in the preview at the beginning of the video was completely different. Okay, that was super fast. She said no. Okay, I believe her. I believe her 100%. She did not hesitate at all.
James
Pero
and
anor pa rin siya.
I get so nervous about questions like that
Why?
because people already assume the worst about me because I haven't been posting anything about Ken. We haven't been seen in a
Pero
project.
bakit nga? Can I ask you why?
I'm staying away from the love team thing.
Yeah,
I was-
you want to create your own
So she
career
is with
outside of the
someone,
love
this
team.
Ken
I
person.
respect that. So like, it's hard because everything that I try to do now as a solo artist isn't being taken seriously or like isn't being respected, and it's seen as something negative. They think I'm like some type of wild child now just because I'm not in a love team or I'm not seen around the same man constantly, when that isn't actually normal, to be honest. Love teams is a phenomenon only created in the Philippines, only existing in the Philippines, and to box a woman like that is so dangerous actually for their mental health and also for their growth, not just as a professional,
Well
but
said.
as an individual.
Well
Yeah,
said.
and so
Hope.
I stay away from that. But me and James, No, we never had a thing. I never
At least na-clarify na ni Liza to.
Nakakabahan ako, kuya.
Pwede ka ba i-rephrase to?
Wants to spike yung heart rate.
Do you think you would have been a better Darna?
Oh, shit. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say my athletic capabilities are the best, so hindi ko talaga alam. I think Jane did a good job. I saw some of the episodes, especially in the beginning.
Pinanood mo.
Pinanood ko because I wanted to actually see how it would end up, and then also Jane became a good friend of mine after. Not super close, but I talked to her when it was passed on to her, and I wanted her to make sure that I'm supportive of it.
Yeah.
I don't feel any
BEA Alonzo is in her 30s,
and then
right?
Janela's a very, very good friend of
Yeah.
mine, so I wanted to support her in that aspect.
Pero medyo napaliwanag mo na to kanina. Do you ever regret that Make It With You did not end the way it was originally planned?
Yes.
So again, that's not your...
I love his job.
Liza, that it didn't push through.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, is it true that Liz Gen were offered to star a local adaptation of K-drama na it's okay to be okay?
Yes.
It's okay not to be okay.
Sadly, we had to decline because
why?
at that time I was already starting to think about my next career plans. I wasn't in the right mindset to think about what project I wanted to do. I wanted to fix the structure of my career first.
Okay, next question. In 2020, you trended when you called out an internet service provider on Twitter. Do you think nagagamit mo yung privilege mo as an actress to get things easier?
Well, yeah.
Do you think?
What?
I didn't just call them out of nowhere. That was during the pandemic.
Okay, so I
when
probably
was
did not
doing
understand the
online
question properly.
And for 1 month, I didn't have internet. We were calling them almost every day through their hotline. We wouldn't get an answer. No one would pick up. And then I reached out to them on Twitter using my personal account. I private messaged them and I was like, I told them the situation. Nobody got back to me. I messaged them on Instagram. Nobody got back to me. I got frustrated because I was thinking, kung nagagawa nila yun sa akin,
Sa iba rin.
sa iba pa kaya that doesn't have a platform that big. So for me, I wasn't trying to take advantage of who I am to get what I want.
Yeah.
It was me standing up for everyone else.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Did you ever feel na you had to tone down being vocal on your advocacies because you were red tagged by a military official?
What does that mean to be red tagged?
Grabe, napaka-colorful ng buhay ni Liza. Ang dami na nating pinagdaanan.
I honestly got very scared after that, and I'm sure napansin ng mga tao na naging less vocal ako, especially when it comes to politics. I know like the brave thing would have been to like continue doing that, but right now I think more than anything I have to educate myself first on these issues
Before you can speak
before
up.
I speak up.
Pumunta na tayo sa more personal questions.
Okay. Hindi pa pala personal yun.
Hindi pa. Okay, first question. Kamusta ang lagay ng puso mo ngayon?
Okay lang.
Do you think you've changed?
Yes.
But do you like yourself better now?
Yes. It's upsetting to me sometimes that change is seen as only negative when there's positive change.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And change should be constant.
Change is part of life. You can't escape it.
Eto, nababalance mo ba yung personal and professional work mo ngayon?
No.
Ah.
Kuya, niloloko mo yata. Yeah, lately parang I don't have a lot of time to do personal stuff, but which I like kasi I really want to focus on my career right now, and I think it's like go time. I just want to work. I don't want to slow down because I only have a few years left till I...
Ilan taong ka na ba ngayon?
25.
Until
I don't
what?
imagine myself doing this honestly in my late 30s anymore.
Yeah.
I'd probably focus more on like behind the scenes work in showbiz.
What do you mean by behind the scenes? Do you want to be a director one day or a filmmaker?
Director, producer.
So gusto ko makita yung producer version of LIZA Soberano. Do you feel comfortable with your body?
No.
Bakit?
I've always been insecure about my body kasi parang bata pa lang ako.
Sinasabihan
Kina-compare
na.
na ako sa
It's hard to believe, huh?
contemporaries ko kasi you know, I'm half white. I'm sure you can relate to this. I'm bigger than
Most
everyone
girls
else
here. Oh.
Honestly, it really affected my body image. I probably have body dysmorphia. I don't know. But like when I see myself, I see myself bigger than I actually am.
Kahit na sobrang payat mo, feeling mo, malaki
Yeah.
ka pa din.
Which is something that I'm trying to like change.
Body dysmorphia? What the hell is that? Body dysmorphia. Body dysmorphic disorder or body dysmorphia is a mental health condition where a person spends a lot of time worrying about flaws in their appearance. Well, guess why this is a thing now? Social media, Instagram, people always comparing themselves to other people, the stupid filters that make people look perfect. Oh my God, what a world we're living in.
That mindset.
Nakita ko yung vlog mo dun sa Careless house tour.
Yes.
Is it a challenge to like be living with other people in one house?
Yes.
Really? Ano yung mga adjustments mo?
Why do they have to live
I
together?
was honestly like, when we went to LA during that time, I was going through like a rough period in my personal life. And then there was like a lot of things doors na hindi ko na-close bago umalis. And so I went there with a heavy heart. And then like I was dealing with a lot of, you know, mental problems. And because I was around people constantly, I couldn't cope or deal with it on my own terms because I was around other people. And so I think what I did was I just ended up distracting myself with work or with whatever was going on in the house to kind of cope with it, which is not good because I didn't get to process what I was going through. So that was hard, but it was also fun.
You have your movie, Lisa Frankenstein. Congratulations.
Thank
Very
you.
proud of you. Plus, you're working on your music and Hollywood career. Is it safe to say that you are more hopeful for what 2023 has
Probably.
to offer?
Yes and no. I'm hopeful for it, but I'm also nervous about it. Like, I don't...
Mas mahirap pa.
Syempre, mas mahirap kasi...
It's good
like, with
nervousness,
that
probably.
movie, I don't know how it's going to go. Hindi naman din ako yung...
You know, sometimes you can be nervous, but
I don't
it's
know,
also
I really
exciting at
don't
the
But
same
it could
time.
open doors for you too.
It could. Hopefully, yun yung mangyari. Sana, like, more producers and directors see potential in me in the States, and that opens more opportunities for me. But then also, like, I don't know how my fan base or my audience in the Philippines will take it because it's
a different
so
She
different.
shouldn't care
It's
about that.
A little more, I would say, it's not less wholesome, but like it's just not.
It's
the
very different
stereotype.
from the things that you've done here.
Yeah.
Pero, you know, it could be nice
Yes.
for people to see you in a different.
I think in the US they can pick her up for, again, romantic comedies or just romantic movies, but also horror. You know, when actors start in the business, I see them a lot in like horror movies, and unfortunately not the best horror movies.
Right naman this time.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Ang dami ko ng tanong. Is there any point in this interview na sinungaling ka at hindi lumabas ang results?
No.
There you go! He survived!
Feeling ko
Thank you,
mali yung
Kuya.
dalawa eh. Or maybe I just don't know the actual answer to it.
Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
And lastly, do you have any message to your fans tonight?
I just want to say thank you to those of my fans who stayed. I always say this because I know that, you know, a lot of people had a change of heart, especially with this whole transition that I went into. And I'm just grateful for everyone who has supported me.
Who stuck by her
and
side.
continues to support me, even throughout the changes in my career. And I hope you guys are excited for what's in store this 2023, and I can't wait to make you guys proud.
I'm very proud of you.
So
Thank you so
cute.
much for doing this, and I
Of
wish you
course.
all the best.
Thank
I
you
mean
so
it.
much.
There you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget, life is beautiful.
All right, well, that was interesting. It was very interesting. I learned a few more things in this video that obviously she did not speak about in her own vlog. But yeah, she really shouldn't care about what her fans think. I mean, she's not doing anything bad by choosing herself and going in a different direction with her career. You know, it's not like she is committing a crime. It's okay, people will come around eventually, and they will be even more proud of you if you manage to get a role in a huge American movie or something like that. You know, like right now they don't understand your priorities, you know, your decisions, but eventually they will. So this was good. This was good. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on the video. Of course, maraming salamat po. Thank you for watching. And if you found value in this video, then do not hesitate to check out my other reaction videos right here, and especially my reaction to her own This Is Me vlog video right here.